Okay, so just going over my trades this morning. One trade at DNK. It was a small loss of like $4. So very small loss. So here's my screen. Yeah, it moved in the afternoon, which is just insulting. Why? Because was the move that I was looking for in the morning, and this is what happened. This is what I get in the morning. But yeah, it's basically I follow my rule of one trade a day, so no more trades. Um, so my entry at 427, right? The initial entry that I was trying to get at was 416. That's basically it. That's the initial entry that I was trying to get at. I changed it to 427 after failing to catch this move. And what happened here? It showed that I should have kept with my move and not changed my entry. I went for 427, risking 20 cents. I went with 25 shares. If I enter at 416, then I'll be entering with 50 shares. It later moved to 470. 470. I should have taken off taking profits. My goal was in the $5. Very optimistic. I was wrong. And so I took my losses. It was at this point right here that I decided to move my exit to like the 411. And what happened? I got chopped. And I'm happy that I got chopped here. Why would I be that happy that I got chopped here? Well, you can see it dipped to the 370s, 380. And that's basically it. What surprised me is that it was able to come back up and traded sideways all day. It's basically a downtrend. But what surprises me is that it was able to move back up. In the after hour, it moved to it went as I would have wanted it to in the morning. But the only thing that I can control is my risk. After I have taken my entry. Before it, I can control my entry. But the only thing that I can control is my risk. If it moved up to my targets, I take profits. If it moved down to my risk, I get out. And I was happy taking out that risk because getting out there. Why? Because if flushes, I would have lost like a lot bigger than I would have wanted it to. Yeah, maybe what it should. It was already a 2R move. Maybe instead of aiming for 3R, maybe more conservative and aim for 2R. Because right now it seems like 3R is a bit too aggressive. Yeah, maybe 3R is a bit too aggressive. My trades on CTIB was very similar to this too. And I tested CTIB entry. And yeah. Yeah, maybe should just aim for 2R move. Why would that be so? Because it'll be a bit more conservative. And Seems like the stock is moving within 2R. That is a change. Yeah, so far, A for 2R. Because 2R here, if my entry was at 27, 2R would have been to 67. Is it? 27, risking 20 cents. Yeah, 67. And it hit right there. So 2R. Overall, it was an okay trade. I just need to stop moving my entry. Need to stop the mentality of I need to get in there. Need to stop with that mentality. How to stick with the mentality? If I missed it, I missed it. It's okay. Why? Because if the stock did this kind of move, I don't want to be in it. It's too late to regret. But yeah. Overall, if I missed it, I missed it. No regrets. If it's move up higher, there's always next time. So what I should have done is just stick with it, stick my entry, and then that's it. Don't change it. I entered 427 because I changed my entry. The original was in the mid tens, and yeah, if I actually enter as executed around here, like as planned, it'll be at 5.4R, 5 times my risk, way better. I would have gotten out in the 40s or in the 50s, but because I entered at 27, I was gonna stay convicted, and I just took my losses. But overall, it's still a good trade. I went as planned. Losses sucks, but something to learn about, something to learn from. Don't change my entry. I basically came back to break even for the month. Took back like 2 weeks of profits because of it would have been better. Would not have been this week would not have been this frustrating, or last week wouldn't have been so frustrating if I just traded once a day and not twice. Because last week and this week, like Monday, I broke a bunch of my rules. So I pay for it with profits that I got like for the past 2 weeks. Basically back to break even, really. It's fine. So overall, yeah, took a small loss. Any stock that did an ABCD? This move right here, even though it's a big one. Even though it's a big one, it's still an ABCD. I think DNK did a move here. It's a quick move though. Or maybe this move. If you look at it like very far, the chart is messy. But yeah, the B area, C area, lower highs, and then A area. Pretty much it. That very large. It's a very large one though. Yeah. Need to stop duplicating. Yeah, overall, let me just remove old charts, clear drawing sets. Yeah. ABCD around here. This move could be might be able be considered one. It's very old. It's trading nicely in the after hour, so that just made it something to watch for tomorrow. As for NKD, this thing just look like it. Another is right here, right there. So within an ABCD within, and it moved higher. Very nice. It made it when I stopped watching. I stopped trading. I need to be more patient, really, with my entry, and stick with the original targets. Stick with the original entry. If I get fill, I get fill. I don't need to chase it. I don't need to be in the trade if it wasn't my perfect entry. I don't need to adjust my entry just to get into the game. That's what I need to stop doing. Here, it's kind of sketchy though. This move, yeah, it's kind of sketchy. Like this overall move there. This trade is very choppy. A better one would be here. Better one would be right here. A, B, C, and then D. SEKTL, I underestimated it. Why would I say that? Because previously it was an all-day fade, but this time it's traded sideways. It has a history of being like all-day faders, but this is something different. It's traded sideways, so that is something to watch for tomorrow. KND, KNDI. This is something. It was moving in the morning too. Nice move. Medley. Right now I'm just looking for an ABCD setups. This could be considered a failed D. It did made a B and an A. No, it made an A, B, C, but it failed to make a D. AHT. This guy is crazy. Why? It went. It moved 3 days. For 3 days, it has been moving all the way to 6 hours. Very nice. My first attempt on it was a loss, I think. Yes. My attempt to trade on it was a loss on like Monday. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. But it has been trading very nicely. It has been trading very nicely. Went to the $6 area. Congrats to all the swing trader. And yeah, congrats to all the long buyers who bought it when it was in the threes and held it all the way to the six. It's basically going down now. SNDL was choppy. was choppy, but does present some nice opportunities, like right here. Opportunities for an entry. Risky, risking off the low here. 25.68. Enter in the the low six. Gulfport. I'm not sure what you said about this ticker. VXRT. Nice move there. My entry would have been around here. I may have gotten like a um, an early entry here. My risk would have been 52. It moved up very nicely. Moved to the 590s. Yeah, move up very nicely. GTC, no. Party. Another nice move this morning. It's traded 40 million shares. I don't see an entry. ZSAN, another nice move. It has a nice entry here, but it's very, very. Um, you have to be really, really patient to trade it. It has a nice move. Bounces off the low. Somewhat of an ABCD. Why would it be so? Because A, right? B, and then C. Enter at 35, risking the mid 20s. So risking like 10 cents a share. It moved to the 70s, so made like 50 cents a share. 1 to 5 time, yeah, 1 to 5 time risk reward, 5 times the risk. Very nice. Would have gone out like in the 40s, or no, 40s would be at 2 times. We got on like in the 50s. Just basically what these these tickers shows me is that I need to be patient with my entry. Plan it very carefully. Don't chase because it's just not worth it. There are so many opportunities, so many. And since I'm only trading once a day, or 0 to 1 a day, 0 to 1 trade a day, it's best to make that one trade worth it. Have the retirement mentality. If there's if there's no trigger, no signal for me to enter, don't don't enter. Don't chase it. If I missed it, don't chase. Overall, yeah. If I missed it, don't chase. Because if I chased it, I will be regretting it. Another entries right here. Very nice move here. Very nice ABCD right here. A, B, C, and then pretty much D here. It did went higher. Basically, we're risking like 5 cents, able to make 30 cents. So that's like 6 times my risk. Imran, XTI, Mara. Mara was a Bitcoin runner. running on Bitcoin news. Entry would have been right. Let me clear the drawing set. I was looking to actually trade this if it can bounce off of DeFi chain, but it failed. What I wasn't expecting was for it to move back up. And if I actually pay more attention, I might have entry around here. Here, risking 10 cents. Want to do risk reward. Would have been worth it. Because it had made a higher low. And another higher low. So basically, A, B, C, D. This is a very general criteria, which I need to make improvements on to be more specific. But yeah, very nice. Riot. Yeah, it had a very nice move though from yesterday. Pre-markets, very nice too, but it has been going downhill. But it is still something to watch. Let's check. 10% gains. At least the 10% gains. This thing, OTC was traded 3 million shares. It has a nice move. BRTXQ too. Two, almost 300 million shares. It's a former runner. It's running again. But I do see an entry around here on this move right here. This is an ABCD setup right here. Entry at 21, risking 20. Aiming for the break at 24, so that's 4 times your risk. It went to 28, so that is 8 times your risk. So 3 times your risk, 7 times your risk. Yeah. Very nice. Nice ABCD move here. What else is there? DNK. CICW is moving. It's looking like it has been moving for. Okay, that is a morning panic. For the last couple of days, I'm expecting to dip hard. It moved from $1 to right now it's trading in the 5. Yesterday was in the 1. It's also looking punkish. Not punkish, pumpish. So that is something to watch. BRTXQ is also though I will not be trading it, it'll be something to witness. NAKD doesn't look like the momentum has died for it yet, so that is something. NSPX, Edgy, NO, Blue is also another one. These afternoon runners, a lot of them have been running afternoons to tomorrow. Big gapper for tomorrow. AVCT. PEI. Hmm. Would an entry around here would be just fine. F cell. I think the last time I traded FSL was when it was in the twos, right? When it was in the ones. When I was still a newbie and wasn't very able to control too much of my risk, didn't know any risk management, and trade way too large for my status. Basically, I got scared. It later moved to the threes, but and now it's trading in the five. Very nice. I'm still beginner, but with a bit more experience. Still losing though. That hasn't changed. I'm still losing. SCKT, already talked about this. MPPTF, right here. Entry around here. Though it'll be a quick move though, because of how fast this spike is. Enter around here for so 42, risking like 8 cents. It moved to 79 to $3, so that is worth it. So that is like 78 times your risk. IHT traded sideways. It is something to watch though. TH NR. Yeah. Chico. Okay, that's it. I'll probably be making more watch lists for tomorrow tonight, but yeah, that'll be all. Take a small loss on DNK. Traded better than yesterday. Have less psychological issues. 1 trades a day. And that'll be all.